Yes, that's fine. Well, let me pull up Steam real quick because there's a game that I'm gonna talk to some people about potentially opening a server for. But I'm curious, how much is it? Is it like free now? Because I don't think the devs work on it anymore. It's $9. Wow. Okay. Sorry if you heard that, chat. My bad. It's $30. This is like a game I'd open a server for, honestly. It's like nuclear and shit like that. I love the base building. That was my favorite. Oh, this was cool. I love the storms. Fighting players and shit. This game was fun. I remember playing this game and I had a good time with it. And I would definitely be interested in opening a server for it, but I'm pretty sure they don't do any... Oh. Never mind, they still work on it. Wait, hold on. What kind of update is this? Hold on, I gotta check this out. Here, let me minimize Bannerlord. Because remember, guys, we're gonna be waiting for Bannerlord to take a little while. So they got back to updating this game. Okay. Hold on, I might have to message that guy and let him know, yo, I lied. They still work on it. Jesus. I think just Calypso just was running around and just being a nut. Wait, they updated this month. Oh, shit. Okay. So, yeah, we're going to play this. I might open a server. What? Miscreated. I don't know if you ever played that game with me, but it is a very interesting game. You can farm. And it's like a crazy survival game. It was on 4th of July, too. Wow. Talk about killer update. I think they're meant to be like mutations. It's meant to be like a nuclear apocalypse, and it's supposed to be about a anti-radiation. Because from what I remember from the lore of the game, is that you're on an island called Orca Island, and you basically learn that there was this company, this big company, something conglomerate, and what they did was is that they came out with an anti-radiation medication for people, and it actually caused them to cause like some people to mutate, I think, like, or people just thought, oh, it's going to protect me from the radiation, and it just didn't do shit. I forget what exactly it was, but it had a hand in the mutations. So like those big monsters you're seeing, or you see the scrawny people, they're not necessarily zombies. They're more so, yeah, they're more so something else.
You know what I want?
What's that? And by the way, I'm streaming. Just keep in mind.
I know.
Okay.
A mod for Schedule 1 where during curfew hours it like kind of becomes from.
Oh, that'd be sick. Yeah, it does give the building mechanics are well, I wouldn't say it's like The Forest with the building mechanics, but I will say like the game overall is just really, it's fun. It's fun. It's a good time. It's a good time, chat. Okay, let me Google this. Miscreated. How old is this post? 7 months ago? Okay. On a fully loaded 50-player server, expect the server to use up to 6 gigabytes of RAM. Apparently, there's a new UI framework. Damn, I'm so glad. I wonder if I should look to see if I can like apply for remote work for this job, because this would be cool to work for this company. Get back into game design. Yeah, I definitely want to try to figure out like what we need to do to like do this kind of setup. Chalky flocky. Yeah, they're being sweet. That's crazy. I've never seen that before. I'm curious what these discords did. Let me see if I can set this. Oh, did this crash? What do you think, Chad? Do you think we give it a little while? It is the first load. It does take a little while. Or do we start over? Hmm. Hmm. Anyway. What's your favorite faction in the Old Realms? I mean, I'm gonna be an Empire guy the whole time, but for my first playthrough, I did Empire to keep it simple. But good question. Good question. I'm sure once I get to play more different factions and stuff like that, maybe I'll have a better idea. But I'm not sure. I'm not sure right now. Not sure who my favorite is, but I am liking the Empire. Yeah, because I can host a Miscreated server again. That'd be fun. Interesting. Yeah, my favorite town in Miscreated, and this is the map. I can show you guys the map real quick if you want to see it. Someone luckily already posted. I guess these are supposed to indicate sources of water that you can drink from, apparently. So, this town right here, Sultan, in my personal opinion, is probably the best town. In my opinion, one of the best towns. Probably shouldn't be saying that in case I decide to do that. But there's also other locations that are pretty solid. I think this town, there's a town somewhere around here that I remember has a generator that you can get up and running. Because some towns and some locations, like where's the city? Hayward Valley. Here's the city. Hayward Valley is the city, and in the city there's actually like a building, a main building, where if you get the generator up and running, you can actually go up the elevator and you can kind of make it into a little base, a little compound. There's a lot of great places that have really good base locations, but Sultan, what I really like is that, well, number one, has a gas station. Number two, it has pretty decent spawns. If you ever like spawn in Sultan, you decide to go walk around Sultan, get some resources for a quick bit, you can find some pretty decent stuff. But what I like a lot about it is that in the game, there's dynamic weather patterns. Like there's tornadoes. There's a lot of stuff that's just really fucking It just makes it really immersive. There's also like these radiation storms that take place, and if you want to like hide from the radiation storms, you got to get in the you got to get somewhere like down below or get in a building that's really good or something like that. So what we do is that we'll hide down in like a basement in this church that's in Sultan, because in Sultan there's this church like right here, like somewhere around here, and you can really that I usually use that church as a base. That church makes for a really good base in my personal opinion. It's really cool. And then the airfield, you get a lot of like stuff there. That's a huge PvP spot. Like if I were to run the server, I would probably make this like a PvP zone. Like I would just cut off the airfield, like kind of use this as a marker. I don't know if you guys can see my cursor, but kind of use this as a marker. Like around here is a PvP zone. It's like a red zone. So if you go there, prepare. You might get shot. You might get pew pewed in a video game. Otherwise, yeah, there's a lot of interesting spots. There's also the bunkers. There's a lot of bunkers scattered around the world as well that you can use for like bases. Like there's a bunker over here, bunker over there. Like I would, because some servers will not want you to build in pre-made structures. Personally, I think you should be allowed to do that, unless it's like something lore related, you know. Like if it's lore related or if it's like a quest or something cool, I don't want that. I don't want that to get shut down or interrupted, because I think, oh, okay, it's working. Hell yeah, it loaded. Because in Orca Hospital, I actually used to run a base out of Orca Hospital, and it was really cool because I would allow the hospital to be fully accessible, but but what we do is we would use this one room on the right side near the entrance. That's like this one individual room, and we would just essentially, what would we do? We would, we would essentially just keep our stuff in there. So that way people can just still go through the hospital and the hospital resources aren't being like overtaken. We probably have like a certain set of rules, like, hey, like if it's a place that has high resources, don't build there. And that's probably why we'll make like, you can't build at the airport. Especially because it's a PvP zone. So not too shabby. Alright, the game is loading. Oh, but yeah, I'm excited. I'm excited to give it a shot if it ends up working. Oh, dude, it's compiling the shaders. Yeah, now the shaders. Now we gotta do the shaders now. That's gonna be a fun time. I probably will do that later. Well, I don't mind. I just prefer to do the shader method because I feel like if it ain't broke, don't fix it. But obviously, if other methods work for other people, it works. Yeah. Oh. We'll give this another shot. Interesting. That is a cool car. Or van, whatever you want to call it. Ugh. My goodness gracious. But hopefully we get these shaders loaded. It's gonna take a while. Now, how are you guys doing though? Sorry that I'm like looking down at my phone. I'm just checking information on the different TikTok campaigns we're taking part in. So I hope you don't mind. Hoping it's okay. Oh, it's taking a minute. That scares me. The music being gone scares me a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, chat. Not gonna lie. It's a little bit concerning. Oh, hell yeah, dude. That's awesome. Pookie Blinders, thank you for the heart me, brother. I appreciate that. Appreciate you popping in, my man. Ooh, I need to do a multi-guest at some point. Oh, here we go. I need to do a quick multi-guest at some point. We also need to do missions again, or these co-hosts with someone. All right, ready for the builder shader cache? Let's do it. The Griffin Empire, I like it. Hell yeah, brother. Do you guys just ride those Griffins a lot? Because that's pretty sick. Go live for 125 minutes. Okay, well, we are doing that. We are doing comments from different viewers and shit, so people gotta pop in here and say hello at some point. Receive gift while live. That gets me points. So what, if people just sent roses, does that count? I guess, I don't know. I guess it's any gift. I guess, really. Which is interesting, to say the least. Oh, and then getting diamonds gets you 5 points. A comment is 2 points. Likes are 1 point. Oh. So if you guys just spam likes, they keep getting points. What if there's a limit every day? That's pretty crazy. You can get a lot of points, I guess. Have you not followed me before, Great Britain? I thought you had before. Cool. Thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, man. We're now going to be compiling these shaders. What up, little dude? Oh, she's so sweet. Good yeah, exactly. What little bean? So that will give me 1,000. So how much will that jump me up in this leaderboard? Oh, do you guys see the cat? This chunky baby. Don't flash the audience, please. Thank you. This is the profile picture, cat. This is the cat of the profile. Yeah, very well fed. It's crazy though, because we've the same as everyone else, so it's not even like we're overfeeding her, you know. She's very pretty fur. I will give you that. She has very pretty fur. And Boogie Blinders, thank you for those gifts, by the way, my man. I appreciate it. Oh man, I appreciate you coming by. If we do the multi-guest super quick, just to get the points for this daily mission, if you don't. Morgan, good to see you again. Hell yeah. But yeah, you just gotta hang out for 15 seconds and then you're out of here. Let me invite you. There we go. We got it fixed. There we go. And then we just hang out for about like 10 seconds. You know, peace out, and then we'll be all set. Ugh. But yeah, I'm definitely gonna see if I can, because I do see that they have official servers again too. I thought they were like done completely, but looks good.
Okay.
I'm definitely gonna give it a shot.
Oh.
I did see there were servers that were banned from the actual games community because I guess they broke some kind of rules. Which I'm so curious what that was. Like
Yeah, so
the drama.
like how do you get banned?
But yeah.
Oh, by the way, did you look at the tickets?
Oh, I did not. I'm sorry. I'll take a gander.
Yeah, no problem.
My bad, bro.
I just want to ask because I don't know if I did it right with the tickets.
Let me see. Where is it? Is it in new recruits?
Yeah, it should be.
I see it. I see it. I'll take a look at it right now.
Okay.
It'll
Yeah.
take 2 seconds. Actually, I can take care of it right now. Oh, sorry about that.
Thanks.
Yeah, no problem, dude. Sorry,
Yeah,
I thought
no
Legend
problem.
was gonna take care of it because I know you both are in the. You're literally in the same country, so I thought he'd take care of it. But it is what it is.
Okay. Yeah.
Not that he has to, but yeah.
No.
All right, one moment.
Thank you very much.
Do you want well, yeah, Phoenix member. We start with that. I forgot.
Nice. Yeah, I hope I can join. I think on Saturday.
Well, Saturday there is an EU event that goes down, but Friday and Sundays when we typically do the NA event. But I do want to try the EU event if it works out.
Okay. Yeah.
There we go. All right, you should be all set now. You should be able to see the chats, like the flame chamber. That's what we're discussing now. If I want to like open up, if I want to either open up the server, or if I just
Yeah,
want to play on
correct.
official server.
Okay.
Sorry, I'm being silly. Did I forget anything else? Oh no, I just gotta close it. Approved.
Approved.
There we go.
Oh yeah, I got the message.
There you go. I got an idea. So you know, Trench Crusade, right? A Bannerlord mod would be epic. Oh yeah, Trench Crusade Bannerlord mod. That would be fucking sick.
Trench Crusade, yeah.
Yeah, I love seeing that pop up on my feed randomly. Trench Crusade is awesome. I like it. Pretty good stuff, in my opinion. All right. Hopefully we can climb back up in the leaderboard of that one competition for the in the
we need
clouds.
Andrew.
Yeah, I know. We need Andrew. We need a lot of the old guard. There was like quite a few guys who used to be in the stream, and they would low key just go band for band. It would be funny to watch.
Yeah.
I'd be like, damn, respect, fellas. And you have to do it for little old May. You don't got to do that. But yeah, looks like the competition ends on the 22nd, so I'm gonna just try to put in as much time as I can. Yeah. Still got time to climb. But I am going against some heavy hitters. I mean, some of these folks got a lot of followers. But the guy who's number 1 still does not make sense to me. I'm gonna be real with you. The guy who's number 2.
How do you get so much points?
Yeah, the only way I can think. Well, he does seem to do only battles, from what it seems.
Okay.
And if he's getting gifts only in battles, if he's only doing battles, then obviously that's like times 5.
Yeah, and you have like
But but I'm fairly certain it has to be from. Oh, so it can be any. Okay, so.
And there's these power ups, right? Match power ups.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Like.
I don't know if the match power ups
boosters
actually
and so on.
apply for it though, because it's about the diamonds really.
Okay. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, because to earn leaderboard points, earn 1 diamond, and that's 1 point. Earning 1 diamond from a fan club member is 2 points. Earning 1 diamond from a match is 3 points. So basically, if it's during a match and from a fan club member, like how Andrew was, you could say it's 5 points. But that's 5 points on top of the Cloud DJ, which is like 5,000. So 5,000 times 5 is 25,000. So basically, it'd be like 25,000 points per Cloud DJ. Essentially, that'd be like one example.
Yeah.
And for the Money Cloud, or for the Music Clouds, I thought it was Money Cloud. Music Cloud, I guess, because right now we're not in a match. It's like it's basically 20 points every time you send me one. So
Okay. Yeah.
that's not too bad either way. But then the light, and it looks like, yeah, seems to be about diamonds. Whoever it's based on the tax bracket from what it looks like. There's a Trench Crusade mod. No, we were saying if there was one, that'd be amazing if there was one.
Yeah, definitely.
I think on the store page it literally explains how to do it. Frafra, if I'm not mistaken. I could be wrong, but I'm fairly certain that's how you can do that.
Yeah, they have also Discord.
Oh, they have a Discord as well. Okay, but yeah, I would say the number 2 and the number 2 and the number 3 profiles, the number 4 and the number 5 seem like they're potentially like legit. Yeah, I would say they're very legit. But number 1, I don't know.
I mean, if you streamed that much and have a follower base that's really big.
Yeah, because the guy who's number 1 only has 7,000 followers. He has 1 video posted.
Yo, okay, yeah.
Yeah, like the math ain't mathin'. You know what I mean? Like statistically, it doesn't make any sense. Like even me, even though I only have 14,000, but at least I have like a fuck ton of videos. I stream every day. Like, and I'm not saying this guy doesn't stream every day, but like something just doesn't add up. It almost sounds like a scheme.
Yeah, just for the competition, like.
Yeah. I don't know. It's interesting. Everyone else, everyone else I've seen on, everyone else I've seen on this list seems legit. Ever since I learned about how unlegit some of the participants for some of these events are, I'm just like, damn, that's crazy. Like it's truly wild to me when they do that shit. I'll be real. Damn, I really gotta do those matches sometimes. What was Trailblazer? Rain, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, buddy. Sorry, I'm looking at my phone. I'm just checking something real quick. Yeah, because if I do more of those, I can go up in points. But I don't know if it's going to be enough to actually get me on the rankings. But at least, I don't know. We'll figure it out. I might not worry too much about this event. But there's going to be more TikTok campaigns I can take part in, which is nice. Oh, damn. Oh, yeah, that's right. There's another TikTok thing I got to do. Shit.
Another competition?
Well, there's one within my agency that I'm a part of, and it's basically what's the word? What's the word? Oh, what's this stage? Oh, today's the 13th. Okay, so I have between the 13th and 17th. Basically, I have to there's two requirements to continue to the next stage. It's streaming. It's going live for 3 days in a row, and then
Yeah,
getting 40,000 diamonds.
40,000. Okay.
The last challenge I was able to reach it thanks to Andrew. That's how I got to the second stage. So now I'm in the second stage of this competition. Which is funny. Yeah. Don't worry, we're at 122 now, guys. Don't worry. We'll get there. But yeah, we'll reach those numbers. I think we'll get there. And then, I gotta check to see how well I did last week. But thank you for the follow. Sorry that's taking so long to get this started. This is gonna be a long time, so if you're expecting combat and shit, you're not gonna probably see it for a minute, y'all. Sorry.
Just an hour.
Oh no, I started a little bit earlier, but I should have kept an eye on what
Okay.
the time was when I started it, just to see like what it was.
I mean, after I did the shader cache, it literally took 30 minutes.
Okay. I'll see how this one goes. Who knows? It might be quicker.
Yeah. On the Discord server, there's this technical support, and they had like a general discussion about it. And they told if you clear the shader cache, it should be 30 minutes, sometimes only 10 minutes. Depends on your PC.
Oh, okay. Still loading? Yeah, we're on stage 2 of the loading. Here. Oh damn, I just caused the sun to blind you all. I apologize. I gotta get up. A little pick me up.
Cheers.
Oh my goodness gracious me. All right, dude. Let's. I think you're good to bounce. We'll see if that applies the points,
yeah.
and we'll see where we're at. Thank you, my dude. We'll see how that applies. I forget how to because I don't know if I kick you out if that counts for it, but I think if you just yeah, there you go. Let's see if it worked. Oh hell yeah. Oh wait, that's viewers. I want legend. Huh. Interesting. Interesting. Oh, I just had to find the right button. You're good. You're good. Interesting. Oh, and then these gifts also help for the mission you just helped me with. A rose is 5 points, live is 10 points, and corgi is 600 points. But yes. Otherwise, we're also trying to light up our gift gallery, which is something that resets every week, which I think it did reset, though I think we already filled in some items to the gift gallery this morning. Let's take a gander. Because I think our ranking went up too on TikTok, our viewer ranking. Or not viewer ranking, or live ranking, I should say. Let's see. Yes, Harthy, you already took care of the rose. And, oh, it looks like we got new ones, chat. We got new ones. So, looks like we need 5 more music clouds to complete the music cloud one. Then for rainbow slide, we need 6. For over the cloud, we need 3. And then we need 1 cloud DJ. And then we need 15 finger hearts, 2 donuts, 2 mustaches, 2 hand hearts, 2 hearts, 2 corgis, 1 money gun, 1 galaxy, 1 fireworks, 1 whale diving, 1 meteor shower, and 1 flying jets. And thank you for lighting up the gift gallery with music clouds. Thank you, my man. That's 10 points. I think no, you said 5, so that's 100 points. Because that's 10 each. No. Yes, it is. Because they're 10 each, I'm pretty sure. So, yes. That sounds good. Somehow I can't see the gift gallery. I think I don't know if I've explained it. I may not have explained it before, but to see it, you just click on my profile on the top left, and then at the bottom of the little window that comes up, there should be a listing of gift gallery. I'm pretty sure. I think that's how it works. I could be wrong, though. I could be very, very wrong. Yeah. It lists all the different things for the gift gallery. Just shows what they are, what they need to be completed. Because the I don't know if there's like anything for it in particular, but I know that the what's it called? Wait, what is going on? Oh, we skipped some frames. Are we still experiencing skipped frames? No, you're good, dude. You're good. Thank you again for the like. I do appreciate that. Sorry, I got the sniffles. Hey, what was that? The donut. Thank you for the donuts, brother. Dude, now I want donuts, like real life. Thank you for those donuts, brother. I appreciate that. And another one down, and another one down, another gift gallery down. Hey, what I got to do? Another one bites the dust. But yeah, we're doing good though. We're doing good though. And hey, that helps us with that one objective for the 40,000 diamonds we need to get for a challenge. We have to get that in 3 days. We got to hit 40,000 in 3 days. I think we can hit that eventually. I think we can. If we could get 30,000 in a day in a single stream, I think we can do 40,000 in 3 days. I didn't even think I was going to reach that. That happened. Chocolate glazed dude, yes. Oh my god. Yeah, you're not wrong. What about like a blueberry glaze? Like a blueberry glazed donut. Like, but in like the format of chocolate glaze with blueberry. I used to be obsessed with it. Interesting. I see this audio for House of Dragon, and it just like cracks me up, dude. That's good, Dominic. In Germany, we don't have many places that sell donuts. That's unfortunate, dude. How? Even if you just did a simple basic fried, it's just fried dough when you think about it. You do have Dunkin' Donuts? Okay. Well, I don't know if you. Here's the thing: we do have places where I live where they do like homemade donuts. They do like some artisan donuts. Like there's one you wouldn't think it's good, and I wasn't sure about it either because it's vegan. But it was a vegan blueberry donut, and it was delicious, amazing, amazing. It was so good. Like more like local. It's not like a chain where they probably get it from like a processed factory. It was from like a local place where they outsource it from local vendors and shit. So it's really good. I do not know what's going on with this live, but hey, Heart. Well, I guess it's really right now a bad way to gauge it because we were looking at a fucking loading screen. But hopefully the lives are looking good on the other platforms. You know what? Chat, I will be right back. All right, chat, I'm back. Oh, the Calypso. There's a big kid. I checked purple and red. The sound sounds good. Okay, sweet man. Thank you. You know what? Hold on. I gotta do something here, and hopefully, I'm being a good noodle by doing this. Hearthy, by the power vested in me as King Dougal of House Phoenix, for being a decent dude, for being very helpful in the chat and helpful with objectives, I hereby grant thee the power, and do not abuse this power. I'm trusting you with this power. I dub thee the power of moderator on TikTok. So TikTok will be like your like trial run for the other platforms. So you are now moderator in my chat. You should have a nice little icon next to your name now when you type.
I know what you did to the AC.
What did I do?
You changed it back up.
No, I didn't. I haven't touched it.
It keeps going down to 72.
Chat, I did not touch the AC. I've been here the whole time.
No.
I have been here the whole time.
No. I sense it.
No, I've been here the whole time. I promise. I haven't touched the AC. I promise. Heavy on. What?
I sense it on your.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
Heavy
Clark
on the
Kent.
chalk.
Heavy on the chalk. All right, chat. We'll be right back. I'm gonna let this load. We will be back. We'll be back after these messages. Do 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 do.
No.
They're all active now. What mod? This is good. This is the Old Realms mod, by the way. BRB. Alrighty, chat, we're back. Give me 1 second. Oh shit, what was that? Multi-stream watching. Oh, were those bits you sent? I saw you sent something. Yeah, this is the old Realms mod, by the way, if I didn't answer that question earlier. Thank you for answering it for me, Harthy. But thank you. Thank you. 5 stream series? Oh, like you've been watching. Oh, hell yeah, dude. Thank you. Yeah, I'm hoping I can continue to grow, and I just need to keep having my videos on the Red app being watched. Which reminds me, I should probably post on the Red app. Let me go do that right now. I just need all those videos to be watched to bring up all the good shit. Because I want to get monetized on the Red app again. Oh my goodness. Would love to see you grow. Like, thank you, man. I appreciate that. I'm trying to keep it going. I mean, honestly, yeah. If it was a way to make it, like, obviously it's gonna come with time. But like, if we get to the point of like full-time streamer, that would be a dream. That's like obviously the dream, because I mean, who wouldn't want to do that like almost for a living? It's basically becoming an entertainer. You become an entertainer essentially because people think you're, I guess, like worth the time, the gifts, the donations, the subscriptions, the everything. But I guess at the end of the day, it's really just time. But also, we need to figure out how to do a co-host. We need to do a co-host. Let me message Awoken. Let me message Awoken real quick and see if he's able to do a co-host with us. That's true. That's true. You know, I saw that randomly added me, and I think it was from someone on stream. That was a whole interesting thing. A buddy of mine also streamed a lot, but after some ups and downs, he quit. No, I mean, look, I'll be real with you. Like, this consistency I've never had before. Because you have to think about it this way, okay? This is probably going to blow your mind. If you were to think in the grand scheme of it all, I started content creation almost 20 years ago. Yeah, I know, 20 years ago. Wild, right? So 2007, 2008, somewhere around there. I think it might have been December that I made the account. But I made my profile for the Red app back in 2007. Maybe 2008, I could be wrong. I'd have to double check. But I started to get into content creation because I was seeing people were using video games to make content, not just in the aspect of playing. Like, I knew about MLG. I knew about like esports before it was coined esports. You know, like we didn't call it esports back then. We called it MLG. Oh shit, really? Because I'm trying to think. My youngest brother would have been 7 or 8. No, yes, he would have been 7 in 2008. My youngest brother would have been 7 years old in 2008. Um, so, dude, if I was 22 again, oh my god, I would be hitting the gym. So I can still hit the gym, but I feel like I was. You had more energy in your early 20s, you know. But I can do better. I can do better as because I'm 10 years your senior. I'm 10 years your senior, I guess. So you were okay. So you were born 10 years after me, dude. You're born in '04. Hell yeah, brother. Four gang. Four gang. Ball. There's a cat here, so if you see me petting a cat, hello. I think she's being blocked by the Yeah, you see the stuff? Here, I'll move these up so you guys can see the kitty cat. We'll move those back down again later. What up, dude? This is Cassie. She's my first cat. Her story is very interesting. Would you guys like to hear the story on Cassie? She has a very interesting story. A lot of, and it's a good way for us to pass the time while we go through this. Yeah, she's sweet. Well, listen, she's behaving now, but she is an absolute asshole. Absolute asshole. Dante, how you doing, buddy? I love how the first thing you probably heard coming into the stream was absolute asshole. I'm sorry that had to be the case, but so Cassie here, her original name when I got her was Tarot, like a tarot card set. You know what I mean? And what had happened, and basically I went to this cat cafe that's near where I live. And funny enough, we are now like back here. Interesting enough. And so we ended up being in this, my parents' cats are nutcases. Same. As we say that. One of them's being a nut. But yeah, so I go to this cat cafe because I originally saw that they have the cats listed as to who is there. They're climbing the tower again, Jesus. And so oh, she's about to go bully her sister, I think. So I go to this cat cafe to look at this cat named Starburst, who looked a lot like Calypso, our other cat, but like way smaller. Right now, and Calypso's bigger than what she was when we got her. Just FYI, Calypso did get bigger. She got comfortable. I think that was what happened. So Cassie, or Taro at the time, you know, I'm looking at this cat. I'm thinking, oh, this is a cute cat, a little bit timid, but sweet cat. I go to sit down and text my brother to see if he wanted to get lunch, and I feel something like cling onto my pant leg. I'm wearing jeans, FYI, and it starts climbing up my leg, and it's Cassie. Now, keep in mind, she's a lot smaller at this point, and her tail super tiny. All right, no. Her tail was almost as big as her body. Excuse me. Her tail was almost as big as her body, and she's grown into her tail now. Funny enough. And so I am just like, oh, what up, dude? And she gets into like a little roll. She gets into like a thing like this. And I'm just like, okay, oh, like I'm just petting her. And then this little tuxedo cat comes up to try to say hello to me. And she like hisses away the tuxedo cat, and the tuxedo cat fucks off. So I'm like, oh damn, this cat chose me. This cat chose me. This is an honor. I can't deny this cat like this honor, you know? It's done me a service. It's chosen me. That's something to be. Yeah. Basically, the honored one. And so I ended up going through the process of adopting her, but what the people wanted to do was, and I think this is a pretty solid policy to have, because you never know if people are like really into it. But the thing was, I knew I was invested, because right after because they said like, oh, wait till Monday. We want to make sure you're like really dedicated to it. Because they did see that I spent a very good amount of time, and they did see, because I did tell them, like, and they even checked the cameras, funny enough. And they were like, oh wow, she really did like jump on your lap and shit like that, and like told the other cat to fuck off. I told them, I'm not even kidding. And so they tell me, hey, come Monday, because this was a Friday. They said come Monday again, and to adopt her, blah blah blah. So I decided to take that day off, because I think that day was also my birthday. I could be wrong, but because this was like giving myself a birthday gift. A cat. The cat's meow. And so I get the little shit, and they tell me upon pickup that she had a cat cold, And I'm like, okay. Like I said, is that something I really need to be concerned about? She's like, and they're like, oh well, just look her over, keep an eye on her, and if it looks bad, then yeah, take her to the vet. I'm like, okay, well, I mean, that's not the greatest thing to hear, but whatever. So I take her home. And keep in mind, at this point, you want to know the funniest part? I keep calling her, but at this point, they've always told me it's a guy. Told me it was a boy cat. His name was Taro. And he was a boy cat. And eventually, I would take this cat to the vet, and the vet would tell me, no, it's actually a girl. And I changed the name to Taro to Cosmo. Everyone thought Cosmo Kramer, but I was thinking Cosmos and Cosmo and Wanda. Also, I don't know if you remember me, but if I was in period, that's my okay. Sorry to hear that, man. I always hear people lose their accounts very often. I'm curious how that happens. Thank God. I hope that doesn't happen to me. You know, knock on wood. Praise the Lord. But yeah, my dude. Sorry to hear that, brother. I had that happen to another guy, buddy, who was one of my all-time viewers. I think that happened to Joe May. No. He changed his account name. Joe May changed it. But no, dude, I was like, damn, dude, that's crazy. But the other aspect of this story was that they told me, the vet told me that this little bean, Cassie, had a cat cold. They did confirm the cold, like she did have something going on there. But she also had like an eye infection. I think they said she also had an ear infection. I could be wrong on that one. I might be confusing that because our cats have been sick before, so I don't want to like confuse other instances. But she had a fair bit of things going on. I think she even had like a heartworms thing. I could be wrong, but she was not looking good. But funny enough, what ended up reviving her was it was like I've given her the medications at this point, and she was still a little bit sluggish, I think, because of the medications and stuff. So she would find these spots in the house and just like sleep there. And I have old videos of it, and maybe I'll post them again, because funny enough, this TikTok used to be all about this cat, this little shit. But then when I found out you could stream video games on TikTok, I was like, oh. So I have another platform that I can stream on, because I'm like, oh, I wouldn't be against doing that. Especially after one of my videos like really blew up, like had gotten to numbers I'd never seen before in all my years of doing YouTube and shit. I was just like, damn. Like, and I think it's one of my pinned videos. It's the Star Wars Helldivers crossover little clip, and I actually ended up turning that into a series for a little while. But then I wasn't really playing Helldivers as much, so I didn't really want to like. I think what people on TikTok would call it is LARPing. I love how that term has changed now. LARPing has taken a whole new turn. This is a 40k mod? No, it's Warhammer Fantasy. It's Warhammer Fantasy, if you're familiar with that, Congo. But yeah, I gave TikTok a shot with streaming, but yeah. Oh, but what's the other thing? Oh yeah, so yeah, I got her. The thing that kind of showed me that this cat was doing okay was when I started cooking bacon one day. She legit, I thought she was gonna jump into the pan to get the bacon. Like I thought she was like that, like delusional on the meds. This cat, and obviously as you can see, she's still around to this day. She's funny enough also born on my birthday, which was crazy. I looked at the paperwork all the way back to it because originally she was in Jacksonville and we had a Jacksonville paperwork. She was a Jacksonville, Florida kitty. Florida kitty. That's why she's so crazy. She's got that Florida man energy in her. Florida man. How do you get this? On the Steam Workshop. It's a mod for Bannerlord. The base game, well, I guess I should say, G, are you familiar with the base game, Mountain Blade 2 Bannerlord? Because the whole name and everything is at the bottom there, like, should be, like, below me. Like, I can't point my finger on it exactly. It would be really weird. I have to be like, that would be cool if I could do that, though. Oh, that'd be such a cool 3D effect if I could somehow do that. Because really, these would just be still images, and then my hand would just go over it and be like, whoa. You know what I mean? You feel me? I'm also thinking of getting a cat, just didn't find the right one till now. You should check out, like, I would just I imagine, I don't know if you guys have these, I'm sure you do. I would just say look into if you find strays with their ears clipped, that means that they were caught and they were like neutered, spayed, whatever it was. Um and checked for everything, I believe. But obviously, if you need to find out more information on the cat's health, I would say bring it to a vet. But if you find a stray like that, that basically means like, all right, it saves you like a good chunk of the trouble. But obviously, like, do what you will. Guy at the back should talk more. He's kind of more of the silent type. That's awesome. Funny enough, we found out there's an area near us that has a fair bit of cats that just kind of live around there, and they've been like caught and like, like their ears have been snipped. Because I don't know if you guys do that over there, but over here, there's a thing where if you see a cat whose ear is snipped a certain way. Oh, true, Crepe, true. And G, thank you for the follow. Appreciate it, buddy. The light from back there is so powerful. Who goes there in the light? I have a Cassie, and I have a Calypso. She is happy. These shaders are taking a long time. I have not kept track of how long this is taking, chat. I'll be real with you. I mean, in my life I live with cats. Oh, okay, fair enough. Well, yeah, you did say your parents' cats are strays, so I guess that's technically a strays to stick around your parents' place. I guess that's like they're cats, but it's, well, I guess have your parents ever like actually brought them to the vet, or did they ever come inside, or are they mostly just outdoor? Wait, what's on your screen, Nurgle and Bannerlord? Yeah, this is the Realms mod. It's a Warhammer mod, Bannerlord. Yeah, they do go inside sometimes, but they stay outdoor most times. Okay. See, my only concern is like I'm worried about these cats doing dumb shit or getting bit by some kind of, because I know one that we would be really actually concerned about was that in our old place, and this was, by the way, just for a heads, I would say, and this is a guesstimate, but I think it's a safe ballpark. If you're familiar with the distance of a American football field, that was the distance between our place and this location, which was like a detached garage, because we lived in like a big complex and some units had garages, some people had like particular parking, etc. But like for us, we had this garage. In this garage, we had Andrew D, how you doing? Um we had this Black Widow spider. Black Widow spider by the name that was simply named Scarlet. And I was posted on my TikTok. I might post again. Lord McDuff, good to see you, bud. Fantastic. I think I would need to thank you for the music, Clouds. Oh, Lord McDuff is dropping some tunes. He's dropping beats. Thank you, Lord McDuff. Thank you, buddy. I appreciate that, my man. That's a fair bit of points. That's a fair bit of points. Top of the morning, Andrew. It's a. I'll tell you, I'm excited for the little adventure. I might take my wife because we had a bit of a week. We had a weekend driving, not as much as previous weeks. I will say it was a cakewalk, but like we had previous driving, so now we're gonna enjoy our like anniversary thing. I would say today is us. We're gonna look to celebrate anniversary a bit more. We did celebrate it a little. We did, but we're gonna celebrate it more today. So yes, and thank you guys for the heart memes. I appreciate that. But yes, and we are still in the TikTok competition, the clouds. I was hoping to get into a battle with Awoken because I trust Awoken to be like content friendly. Oh, is that him? Did you just DM me? He's in IT class, actually. Congrats. May I ask what year? Trace. 3. And good things come in threes, ladies and gentlemen, as the saying goes. Good things come in threes. Ooh, you know what, Crepe? I'm just gonna, well, I don't want to say the location, but we have a really cool, like, spot nearby that sells, like, old school, I wouldn't say old school, like, super duper old, but I would say more like, okay, well, where are my 90s babies in the chat? Or do we have, like, late 80s, mid 80s, and 90s babies in the, or, like, to 90s babies in the chat? We'll incorporate that whole generation. Let's go, like, 85 to 96. 85 to 96 babies. 92? Hell yeah. I'm 94 personally, just for context. I'm a 94 baby. I will say, I did see a meme where it's like, I'm a 90s baby. You're a 30-year-old man. Like, I saw that meme and that shit had me dying. Damn, we got 2 92s. Like, that shit had me dying, bro. I was like, yo, bro, don't remind me, all right? I'm still like I'll be real with you, dude. I think that generation of like 85 to 96 or even 99, I would incorporate the late 90s into it too, quite frankly, because it still took a while to kind of like take over. But I feel like that generation with analog, VHS, I would even incorporate DVD at this point, because I mean, we were still in a time where people were rocking, because dude, I was okay. I gotta ask this. And if I get shamed for it, I don't give a fuck. I don't give a fuck. Who here? I'm gonna raise my hand to this already. Who here listened to the entire Harry Potter series on like a cassette audio? I did. Yeah, cassette. In the fucking car and before bedtime. And before bedtime. I was listening to that shit on a cassette. And then VHS. Oh, I was watching so much shit on VHS. I remember that one episode of, and I only say this because I think this was the only one we had. But, yeah. Exactly, there you go. Oh, dude, that must have been peak. Lord of the Rings audio cassette. But I will say, the guy who voiced over the Harry Potter voice, like the guy who did the audio narration for Harry Potter. Fun fact, if you've ever seen the series, and this is considered one of those series that people wish came back because it was such a great premise. It's kind of like Firefly, but a bit more like, I'll admit, it might be a bit too romantical for some people, but I love the premise of this. It's look, who here has heard of a show called Pushing Daisies? Who's heard of a show called Pushing Daisies? The narrator for that show did the narration for the Harry Potter audio cassettes back in the day. Fun fact. I analog read the paper. Respect. You still do the paper? Respect. I gotta do that. Pushing Daisies was a great show, dude. Okay, that is hitting my microphone way too much. We gotta change that. Can you guys hear that when that happens? If you do, I apologize in advance. Dude, how long are these shaders gonna take, you think? Here, hey guys, I'm gonna, for my purple app people, my red app people, we're gonna stay only on TikTok for now because we think it might be the process thing. I'm gonna end the stream on the purple app and red app, but when it's done, we're gonna come back.